Episode 2, Theo Ogden, Thogden, King of the Matchday Vloggers. So Theo Ogden, or Thogden as he's known on YouTube, started his channel around 13 or 14 years old, and he currently lives in Hampstead in North London, although he was born in North Yorkshire and Harrogate to be specific. He started his YouTube career by uploading basically just FIFA videos. That's all he uploaded, and that is very similar to a lot of big YouTube names today. So KSI and Rotashaw, they both started uploading FIFA videos, and they've progressed onto many other different types of videos, which is exactly the same route that Theo has also taken. But going back to the very start of Theo's life, he attended Mill Hill School, where he did primarily GCSE drama. One thing that you may not know is that Theo actually suffers from dyslexia and dyspraxia. Now dyslexia is to do with reading and writing and spelling, whereas dyspraxia is more to do with motor skills and coordination, other things like that. And it has to be noted that he has done fantastically well to build a following. Given these problems that he's got and these issues, the fact that he's overcome these and he's done it nevertheless cannot be underestimated. So for the first few years, as I've mentioned, he primarily uploaded FIFA videos, but he gradually got into other types of videos, and especially the ones he is most well known for, Bolton vlogs. He goes to the match with his dad, films the match, films his reaction, gives opinions, he interviews different people, fans, so even sometimes players. And they're really good to watch. They're very entertaining pieces of work and they're great content. So many people were impressed by the quality of these vlogs, especially considering his age. They actually had an audition with Warner Brothers and at Hampstead Theatre, which is a real big achievement for somebody that age. That's really moving up in the world. Moreover, he also spoke at the YouTube Summer in the City convention. He met the Sidemen, he did a video with the Sidemen, which I think at that time was one of his most viewed videos. There's a thumbnail of him with Toby and maybe even Minimint. I think that was around 35,000 views. Now, he's had videos which have dwarfed this since. I think he uploaded one on Logan Paul that's got 5.5 million after the suicide event in the suicide forest. But these are what started his career. It opened his eyes to a completely new demographic, and he started to grow and grow quickly. One of Theo's main breaks was where he attended the Chelsea vs Tottenham match, where it was finally announced, it was finally confirmed that Leicester City, the 5,000 to 1 long shots, had won the Premier League. He went to the match, he vlogged the match, he filmed the match, and basically it went viral. It went absolutely viral. His video was shown on Gary Lineker's Twitter page. I think that some Italian TV firm paid for the rights to it, and I think it was also shown in Chile, which for a lad that was 15 years old at the time is just mind-blowing to have that many eyes on your work, and for that level of fame and notoriety is mind-blowing, as I mentioned. But then, not long after his huge moment and his huge arrival on the YouTube scene, his channel was permanently deleted. At this point, Theo had amassed around 20,000 subscribers and up to 1.6 million views, and now they think that it was possibly a student or an ex-friend that had actually done this. There were rumours that he actually started the channel with his friend, and I'm not sure whether there was a falling out or an element of jealousy, as there often is with these things, but basically someone hacked into his account and they permanently deleted all the videos, every single one, and his channel. So as you'd expect, as anyone else would do, they got in contact with YouTube, they got in contact with a number of different people and agencies, but they couldn't do anything. In fact, when Theo himself emailed YouTube to beg for his channel back, they replied, "Hi Theo, hope you're having a good day. Unfortunately, the deletion is already permanent." Now for a 15-year-old who had done such an amazing thing to build this many subscribers and that many viewers at age 15, that must have been heartbreaking and soul destroying. And there was a newspaper article where he was interviewed and he essentially said as much. But one key thing is that Casper Lee tried to help him out. He put out a tweet basically atting YouTube creators, and there's very little information on what happened, but his videos from 3 and 4 years ago are now on the website. So essentially he got his channel back, and from that day on he has never looked back, continually uploading football vlogs, only for in real life things, a Pogba Mourinho argument, everything that's happening in the world of football. And he said possibly he might look for a career in the media in a couple of interviews, but I think if he carries on with the YouTube thing, he's on to a winner. When he went to Russia with his dad primarily, although his dad did leave him for a little while. The vlogs were fantastic. There was content every single day, constantly on the grind. Such a hard worker for someone so young and so naive, you'd imagine, but the content is fantastic. There's never a drop in quality, and that is really admirable. Also, I can't go on without mentioning the other day, a little clip of one of his videos went viral and he got some hate. Basically, Bolton had got a penalty, or so they thought, and he basically went on a rant saying everyone else would have got a penalty, we never get penalties, it's because of Bolton, it's because of how we play, referees hate us. And while that might not be strictly true, he got some terrible hate for this. People saying horrific things to him, and for a 17-year-old to deal with that sort of thing is quite tough.
Penalty! 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 We've scored it yet! We've scored the penalty! Offside! I hate referees and linesmen in the EFL because they hate Bolton.
They hate Bolton because the way we play.
Even people who are self-proclaimed thick-skinned rhinos would struggle to deal with that level of hate, and he has done fantastically well to deal with it. Yes, he's had to deal with it over the years, but for someone so young, he's dealt with it really well. He even makes a joke out of most things what people say to him, so credit to him for that. Credit to him for overcoming the hurdles he's had to face in the forms of dyslexia and dyspraxia. That is absolutely fantastic. It shows to the world that minor ailments or disabilities do not limit who you can become and how far you can go in life. So well done to Theo, fantastic work, keep up the good work, and I hope you enjoy.